One of the most useful tools in all of my homeschooling years is quiet reading time. What is quiet reading time? It's simply a time of day when everyone in your house, no matter their age, takes a pause to read a book they enjoy. One of the benefits of quiet reading time for our kids is that it helps them build reading stamina and develop this sense of being comfortable with being alone with books. We aren't usually that comfortable sitting by ourselves reading quietly unless we have practice doing it. It's extremely difficult today to resist that siren song of screens and choose a book instead of choosing a screen. We want our kids to feel like a day without reading for fun is as weird as a day without brushing their teeth. We want it to be that habitual, that natural. And for that to happen, we need to carve out the time and we need to prioritize it. Everything else can wait. This is the most important parenting task because I am modeling for my kids what it looks like to be a lifetime reader. Also, I feel so restored after a bit of reading. What I found is that this time really refreshes me. I know I'm a better mother after a quiet reading time than I am before because I've refilled. It's very restorative. So I come back to my kids more refreshed, more patient, more connected, less bitter. For your homeschool, quiet reading time can help you use way less curriculum than you might otherwise. Because if your kids are reading for a set amount of time every day, they are learning a lot. They are learning a ton. And it can be any book. When you read an ordinary novel aloud that isn't a part of the curriculum, that doesn't tie into the historical time period you're learning about, that isn't tied to a certain science topic, they're still touching history. A lot of times they're learning science. They're hearing beautiful, grammatically correct language patterns. For many books, they're also learning ideas about civics and cultural understanding and geography and all kinds of things. I have found that when I use quiet reading time and I allow my kids to choose the books they want to read for fun during quiet reading time, I almost never need to assign reading in our homeschool. I don't want them to be compliant readers who read because they're told to and don't know how to choose books for themselves. I want them to read because they're curious and they love reading. And quiet reading time helps us do that. It sort of sets this tone that reading is a normal, natural part of life, just like brushing your teeth, or eating lunch, or visiting with a friend. And because it's not tied to schoolwork, the kids feel more free to explore. They follow their interests. That's really the goal, right? We want them to become self-directed readers because most of the reading that your kids will do in their life happens after they leave your home. Hopefully, God willing,